We back at it with another episode of the No Name Podcast, brought to you by Film Line Cinema and Lineboy's Production. We here, you got your boy Lineboy Weez.
King Ferno, man. And we got a special guest today, man. One of the most underrated, hottest Philly rappers in the city. My man Santos LB4R, man.
Mm-hmm. It's playmakers and gate breakers in every ghetto. That's why we never settle. Yeah.
What's going on with you, man?
Hey, man, playmaking and gate breaking. That's all, man. You know what I mean? Flame on Fridays. I'm tearing the ass up. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
for the rest
like
of the year,
going on right now.
Every Friday, you can expect me to drop for the rest of the year. And then we're going to see what's up with 27. But for the rest of this,
every Friday.
Every Friday.
I want to start it off with this, though. Like, you know how they found you, man?
Yeah, they found me in the gutter.
That freestyle from Cosmic Cab.
They found me in the gutter. I was a drunk-ass young boy with nowhere to go to sleep at. And, like, I was one of them. I was a real... I was in a bad shape at that time of my life. Rap was my escape. I was telling my man the other day, I said, nigga, I had to rap for a place to sleep. Because depending on how good I rap is depending on if I could sell that feature or if I could, get somebody to believe in me so they can probably let me stay on the couch tonight because we went to the studio, you know what I mean? Or my man might book a session for me so I can be in the studio all night so I can figure it out till the morning. Like, I used to rap at one point in my life when I was a young boy. I used to rap to survive.
Right.
That was my survival tactic when I was like 8 or 9.
8?
I was a young boy. That's why when you put that post up, when you said you always was a hustler, I was a young boy. I was the young boy bagging groceries. Yeah, pumping gas and shit like that. All that to get studio time.
Waters?
I ain't get to the waters yet till that was a little bit later. But we had my mom had a program, so because I couldn't afford to like grab nothing. So we used to I used to go to Kinko's and just press up flyers and walk around and ask for donations. I'm a cute little kid. My brother was the adult, like my parental advisor at the time. He was on drugs and shit like that, but we would walk around and ask for donations. I was doing this since I was 5, 6 years old. So the first thing I ever learned was, how you doing, miss? How you doing? Would you like to give a donation to help support the Boys in the Good program? We take them on trips, provide them with positive mentors, do this and do that. That was the real spill. That was the first thing I ever learned was that speech. To walk up to strangers and ask for money at 4, 5, 6, 7 years old. That's how I learned how to talk.
Nigga that shit though?
No.
It was a hustle. It was a grind.
It was a hustle.
Man.
My brother came up with it. He had a drug habit. He used to, he was smoking hard. So that's how he used to get his money, get his shot. At the same time, I keep my little couple of dollars. I could buy my McDonald's, my little Chinese store grub, had my own money.
Right.
And that's where it started at when I was a little kid.
So
then 9, 10 years old and went to the carrying bags and all that shit, pumping gas and all that, and then going to the studio.
Right. What inspired you to start rapping though?
My brother and my cousin Shellyano, he was like
Shout out Shellyano.
He was on fire back then. I used to have his poster on my wall. Not the poster. He had the Philadelphia Weekly. He was on the Philadelphia Weekly and he was on the Source magazine. I had that shit on my wall. And every time I was around him, he used to freestyle for hours and I used to be amazed how this nigga could rap off the top of the brain.
Shellyano was the hardest nigga living.
I used to watch him rap. That's my cousin. I used to watch him rap. So I used to be amazed. Then my brother used to rap and he used to go to the studio all the time. And I was amazed by my brother's consistency because he used to go to the studio like every day. Yeah.
And you just merged.
It was just an in-house thing.
They strengths together.
The shit that I just seen in the crib. Yeah, it was just shit rap came from just shit I seen in the house. I didn't even get outside the crib before I was introduced to rap.
Right.
I ain't running around in the streets yet before I knew what rap was. My brother was showing it to me. Not him, not the one that was rapping, but my other brother that had the addiction.
Right.
Hip hop. He grew up he's born in 1969. So he knew the whole hip hop era. He was there for all of it. So that's the reason why I knew Cool G Rap was, or Ice Cube, or Scarface, or any fucking body. Right. You know what I mean? Like, because of my brother. So I knew hip hop. That's the first thing I learned as a kid. I didn't go to school.
So what you think is like, as far as since you've been doing this shit, like what you think like was the biggest impact that you had, whether it been a song, whether it been a freestyle you might have did, you might have did a feature with a nigga, like what you feel as though like had the biggest impact?
For me, it was the Come Up Show, because the level that I was at before that, like at that time, I used to rap at the Arts Garage every fucking Sunday, right? I'd be rapping for 3 or 4 people. It mean, sometimes I'm used to rap to the bartender. You know what I mean? And then it's like, next week I come back, I'm same songs, same show, but now everybody walking up to me, yo, man, you fucking killed that joint. Yo, you this and that, you this and that. So that's the first time I know what viral or virability was or anything. You know what I mean? Like, you see, y'all had the DVD era where y'all was fucking up the DVDs and shit like that. So I know y'all had that, you know, that fame. Y'all had that gratification. Yeah. For me, the only time I had that type of respect, or I got that type of, was from battling. Right. When I was a young boy, biting niggas' heads off, you know what I mean? For my respect, that's the closest that I felt to, like, niggas cheering me on or feeling like, yo, my shit hot. You know what I mean? That was the way I used to test it out, to know what I had, is going outside and catching records, battling niggas. Like, I used to go at everybody or anybody.
I should do the same thing.
That's how I built, that's how I built that attitude of, niggas can't fuck with me. That shit came from battling. I had to battle every single day in my neighborhood.
When I heard you say that Flame On shit, though, I'm like, man, I'm ready to bomb on this nigga.
Yeah, you was you had it first. I ain't gonna, he was the first Human Torch, man.
I'm like,
Ace was outside before me. They was running around during the DVD era. But when I did the DVD, when I did the Streets on Lock DVD, the Ant DVD, that's the first, I say, because I was before the Come Up Show. I rapped on this DVD first, and we went to the Come Up Show like a week or two later, right? But after I rapped on his DVD, I seen his power at Rerun the Streets. Right. I seen Rerun the Streets' power at that time. I didn't know.
Ant, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna be honest, bro.
How did you meet Ant?
I was so oblivious to the whole I wasn't paying attention to like the DVDs no more, right? So I didn't know that they was this viral, and then he had all this movement, and he filming Jeezy, and he doing. I didn't know nothing about this shit. I didn't watch the DVDs, honestly. I didn't know nothing about it. From that shit. My brother Grit ran down on Ant. He got his number, I think at Black and Nobel or some shit like that. Yo, my little brother rap, you need to fuck with him, boom, 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 put him on the DVD. Right. Ant gave Grit his number. Grit called me and gave me the number. Yo, bro, get on this nigga DVD, boom, 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 boom. I call him, he tell me what he charged to get on the DVD. I ain't even had a paper. I had to go get it from my old head. I paid him, I jumped on the DVD. That's how I met Ant. And then I went to the Come Up Show like the next week. But I was oblivious. I'm like, all right, that's just my hustle tactic. I'm like, all right, bro, you telling me it's a good joint. Fuck it, I'm gonna trust you. I wasn't even knowing, you know what I mean? I ain't even do the history for myself and go watch Jones to know, yo, this shit popping, I'm out the rap. I just trusted my brother word. Right. Yo, you think this shit work? I asked my man Stizzy. Stizzy said, fuck that shit, man. Man, we ain't paying that nigga that. I ain't listen to Stizzy. You know what I mean? I listened to Grit, and Stizzy was happy that I did that.
Good job.
Oh, man.
So basically, when you jumped on the We Run the Streets DVD, that got you to the Come Up Show?
Mm-hmm.
What's your relationship?
Because he only, because this the thing, this why Stizzy told me no, he wasn't being negative. He just felt like Ant was trying to play nigga, because he said, whatever I paid him, I don't know if it was like 150, whatever it was, he said I can only rap for, I think it was like 32 bars. I mean, anything more than that, you had to pay like 400 or something like that. It was something crazy. He was feeling himself at the time. He was on this shit. He was feeling himself. He was high on his horse. But my joint was, nigga, all right, I got 32 bars. I'm gonna make every line. These joints come back to back. I know how to do that. I know how to back to back you to death. I know how to fuck you up.
Punch your head the fuck off.
I know how to, in every bar, I can do that. Like from the first, next, third, fourth. I could give you a fucking punchline every joint. So I said 32 all I need. Watch this. When I rap for the nigga on Yaya and on Grip, nigga said, I gave him 32. He said, you got more? I said, of course. He said, keep going. I said, I can keep going? He said, yeah. I said, for how long? He said, just go till you run out.
Right.
I rapped for 9 minutes straight. And that was the footage of We Run the Streets' newest member with me rapping for 9 minutes.
What's your relationship
That went viral. Actually, first, you know what? I'm lying. Come Up Show wasn't. That was the first thing that went viral. That footage. Right. After that came out.
On the DVD.
Yeah.
Right.
He put on the DVD after that. But first he uploaded YouTube. He put that shit on the DVD. That shit went crazy, and that caught Kev's attention.
Okay.
That's how that happened. Okay. Actually.
What's your relationship with Kev now?
We don't have one, and we should. I think we should.
You feel like it's politics?
Of course it is. You only as hot as, you only as good as how hot your name is at the time.
Right.
You know what I mean? As relevant as you are.
Kev got to come to you, basically.
I guess.
In a sense.
I guess we can say that. But we built so much behind the music that I thought it was deeper than music, and that's where I fucked it up at. See, I'm somebody that always was confusing friendship and loyalty with business. I have just learned as of recently to stop doing that shit. You know what I mean? Because I wear my heart on my sleeve and I'm a loyal friend, and I always blur the lines. I just recently learned how to stop doing it. I can admit that. I can admit my flaws right here in front of you.
Right.
I just learned how to stop doing it.
Now I want to get into something else, right? Drug addiction.
Yes.
What was your fight with that? Like, how did you deal with drug addiction and all of that?
I was getting high since I was like 11, right? So the Sherm and all that, it came, I was like 12, 13. When I used to smoke Sherm.
Oh, wait. So you said you was getting high since 11.
Mm-hmm.
But you just streaked the Sherms?
So this how I was. Yeah, man. It was weed, of course, then the pills. Yeah, man. I ain't start fucking with the Sherm until I moved to Kensington. So I moved down to Kensington when I was a young boy, right? So it was regular because most of the niggas I was around was smoking it. First time I smoked it, I ain't know what it was. Yeah, I mean.
And what form was it? Like,
it wasn't a dipper. No, it was the Fleeks. It was the Fleek. It was the mint leaves. It was the mints. The dippers was like a little bit later, like
and you 11,
a year later. We was fucking with it. 12, 13. Yeah.
Okay.
12, 13.
But that shit can do a lot to your mental health.
Yeah, for sure.
That's why
I used to scatter my brain to put it back together, right? Because it was just like when I got older. At first, when I'm young, of course, you don't even really know what you're doing.
Right.
When I got older, I used to use it to scatter my thoughts, right? Because I didn't like who I was. I hated myself, right? And I had suicidal thoughts for a long time. I wanted to kill myself. I just didn't like myself, right? I don't know. I just didn't like myself. So when I used to smoke that shit, I used to get normal a little bit. Like my brain was scattered and I wouldn't feel so bad about myself.
Right.
I get a chance.
Escape.
Yeah, it used to help me escape. And then when I pulled my brain back together, I felt smarter or some shit. Like, yeah, man.
Right.
Like, bro, I know what to do. So like, if I was stressing before that, it's like after my brain come back, it's like, I got this shit. It's like I got my confidence back.
Right.
Hey, you know what I mean? That's what it used to do for me.
The format you getting on it, was it on some shit like where as though somebody gave you something that you didn't know that you was getting? Or did you? Yeah,
we was in a projects.
Smoking it around.
We was in the projects. We was in Lindenfield projects back then. And my man Dan, a white boy, crazy ass white boy, right? And a nigga named Kamali, they was smoking this shit, right? They used to mix it with the weed. So I ain't gonna lie, no, he told me what it. He didn't give me no shit on. Was like, yeah, hit this. Like they're like, no, you don't want to smoke this. I'm like, nigga, give me that shit. Right. You know what I'm saying? I took it knowingly, like I didn't give a fuck because I already was taking pills and smoking weed and drinking liquor and shit.
DMX was one of your favorite rappers.
So I'm like, I don't, what is it? Like I don't. And when I smoked it, it wasn't like I tripped out of my mind or nothing. I just was high as shit. And I ended up liking it. So I was functional though. I ain't never get naked and I never even seen nobody do that. Like I don't have no stories about nobody getting. Nobody would be even allowed to do that shit around us. The type of people that I was hanging with back in the day was men of respect. The niggas ain't play no shit like that. Niggas wasn't getting naked.
Look, the only reason I mentioned that, right, is because I know DMX is one of your favorite rappers.
He was.
That you did relate to him on a certain level.
I did. Me and X got into a bad argument.
He got slipped.
We cursed each other out
from somebody that he loved. You know what I mean?
Right.
He thought that it was the right thing to do. You know what I mean? He got caught up in the addiction that way.
Dang, I willingly took it.
I was going to get into
I willingly did
that part right there of when you finally got to talk to DMX. How y'all cussed each other the fuck out.
I was hurt. My feelings was hurt.
Rest in peace, DMX, man.
Rest in peace, the dog. My feelings was hurt because this is what I looked up to. Like, first time I heard DMX, first of all, I thought it was a rap group. I thought it was two different niggas. I heard Stop Being Greedy on the radio, and he was rapping in two different voices. I thought they really was two different people. Right. Swear to God, I probably was like 9 or 10 years old. I thought DMX was a group. Don't it sound like a group? DMX. It don't sound like one person.
Dreams and Nightmares came out, and nigga was like toning this shit down and then turning it up.
Yeah.
You feel me?
I thought that was a fucking rap group. So, yeah, I mean, growing up, I love X, I mean, and then one of the greatest storytellers too. X just an ill nigga. So when I got on the phone with him, it was Charlie Mack that put me on the phone. Shout out Charlie Mack, but Charlie Mack said the wrong shit to him. He said he was trying to big me up and give me my props. But he told X, he said, yo, man, I'm trying to tell him he was you. This you when you was his age. Why the fuck did you say that? It pissed him off. It didn't want to make him meet me. He said, what? Me? This nigga could never be me. He grabbed the phone and just started ramming on me. He said, I got a girl that'll bite your head off. I said, bet your last fucking rock on it, smoker. And we just start arguing. No, that's what happened.
True story.
That's exactly what happened. I said, I'm in New York right now because we was in New York.
On the smoker.
Yeah, we was in New York shooting a video. So I'm like, nigga, I'm in your city. I'm in New York. Nigga, where the fuck is you? I'm cursing him the fuck out. Cause I'm mad, cause I'm hurt. Like my feelings hurt. Like, bitch, I just try to rap for you. You know what I mean? Like I was trying, like, you know what I mean?
Right. So
I was being Joe. That's why I don't be Joe with niggas.
Outside of that, did you and X have like a relationship?
No, that was the last time I ever heard of it. The first and last.
The first and the last time he spoke to him, they got into a fucking argument.
Yeah, I kept saying I wanted to battle him after that. That's why I did the Stop Being Greedy beat. I fucked that joint up bad.
Was you throwing shots at X at the time? Honestly, yeah.
Of course.
Tuesday got the fucking bricks, man.
Of course.
He went at the fucking goop. Oh man. I went first of all.
What would make up for that? Styles and Kiss, the first niggas that ever vouched for me or ever like showed me love that was from the game.
Shout out to Styles and Kiss.
So shout out to Styles and Kiss. So Rough Riders end up still holding it down. That was my favorite rap group growing up. You know what I mean, Rough Riders. So Rough Riders end up still holding it down for me because Styles and Kiss, the first nigga. You know what I mean, Kiss seen my shit, said I was the truth on camera. He was watching my shit and all that. Styles jump on the song with me, all that. So you gotta get that. You know what I mean? I gotta give it up.
That's why I got my Flame On shit. Drag On was my favorite rapper. I liked the underdogs and shit like
Drag
that.
On?
Yeah, Drag On.
He used to say that shit.
The unlaced boots that
unleash you.
Put a hole in your
Make
face.
shoe the size of a bagel.
All my bullets hit never grazed you. If you never was shit, I promise you this. I'm a front page. Like he was talking shit like that, and I'm like, oh my God. Like he rapping on the song with like great niggas, and they was like overlooking him, and I'm like, he underrated. You know what I mean? I wanted to be an underrated nigga also. So like, I related to Drag On, man. That's why I got that Flame On shit from for real.
He used to say that shit. I remember.
But I got that shit from. I got that shit for real from Me, Magic, and Still because of something Fantastic Four.
I remember.
And I was Johnny. I was the only nigga that was Inferno, so I took Johnny. Motherfucking Still was the. You know what I mean? How that shit go.
I remember Magic did the metaphor. That's what I remember it from.
Yep. But yeah, though, I want to say that I'm proud of you too, bro. Like as a brother and all of that shit too, just dealing with like mental health. You know what I mean? And how hard it is to deal with that.
Yeah, my family really like, I got schizophrenics in my family. Like my brother the one that read, like, he's schizophrenic. He think 5 of his kids is mine. I took a DNA test for my nieces and my nephew. And guess what? The DNA test proves, look, the DNA test clearly says these not my kids. You know what the nigga said? He said the doctors was in on it.
Oh my God.
No bullshit.
That was schizophrenia to the max.
And he think he normal. Like, he'd call me like like it's normal, everything love and everything good. And then hang up and call my pop and be like, yeah, man, this nigga ain't shit. He left his kids out here in Cali with me. Be like, what?
Like, you just had a normal conversation with me?
No, mind you, for this to be true, I had to get his baby moms, not one of them, 3 of them, pregnant at 11 years old.
I mean, you was smoking what?
Bro, I ain't started having sex till I was 14. I'm gonna keep it a bean. I lost my virginity. I lost my listen. Yeah, I lost my virginity running the train on the bitch in the projects we all was smoking with. That's how I lost my virginity.
At 14.
Running the train on the project. It was 3 of us and one badass Rican bitch in the projects. And we all was smoking wet on New Year's. That's how I lost my virginity. I wasn't even fucking yet.
Different shit.
That's a fact.
Look, that's real life shit. I want to know how you feel about my man. I remember my man downtown used to sell the oils and all that shit. Used to get
Grit.
He sell gas, so everything. I run into this nigga, it was nothing but genuine love, but he used to always tell me, bro, I got this little brother, bro.
Mm-hmm.
He hot as shit.
Mm-hmm.
Nigga, we was downtown. I used to be downtown.
He used to fuck downtown up.
Look, we downtown with it.
South Street.
Like, when you're a downtown nigga,
yeah,
and you, like, I went from my neighborhood, trapping around my neighborhood, to going downtown because I was, like, trying to reach mass amount of people. I'm like, around my way ain't got enough smokers.
Yeah.
Like, you feel what I'm saying? I'm going to go downtown where the money at. So we used to go downtown and trap, and I used to always consistently run into this nigga. And it was nothing but good vibes and shit. But I think it was one day we was having a cypher in front of Sneaker Villa. You know what I mean? With K-Dot, Kaboom was there, and Nate was there, and Ma was there. A couple people, my cousin Madness was there. And we was all rapping in front of the joint. He pulled me to the side like, yo, like, you hot as shit. I've been watching you for years. Like, you feel me?
Yeah.
He like, I
We
got
used
this
to
little
love that
brother.
shit.
He fucking hot. Like, I'm telling you, when I tell you my brother hot as shit.
That nigga used to believe in me,
It was
man.
on some yin and yang shit, because I, like, see him, and I never see you with him, but he always speak about you. You get what I'm saying? So, like, I want to ask this question, like, how it is dealing with the death of your brother, you know what I'm saying, and the death of your friends on top of that, like,
so
to, you know, add on.
I got a lot better with this shit now, because it took a long time for me to realize, because, you know, they say everybody deal with death different.
Right.
Everybody grieve different and all that. I watched people die my whole life. Like, my brother killed my brother when I was 2 years old. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
So, first person I ever, like, know of dying is my actual, my father's first son, my real brother. And my brother shot him on accident. But
rest in peace to them, man.
I witnessed my first homicide when I was 4 years, and that happened when I was 2. I didn't see that, but I witnessed when I was 4 years old, right on 43rd Street. I've been seeing death my whole life, right? But when Grit died, I didn't know that. It broke me. I'm gonna just say that. I didn't know that I wasn't strong until that happened.
Piece of you.
Yeah, because I thought I knew how to deal with death because I know so many people that died.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But when it's that close to home.
Yeah, and it's who it was. It's like, all right, it's a lot of my niggas that's close. But it's like, if it had, like, it's like, all right. Well, my cousin Yaya, right? What pissed me off about Yaya death is how he died. Because I never imagined a bitch-ass nigga like the nigga that got that off on him would get that off. But I always thought of in my mind, I had that fear of Yaya dying. You feel me? So it's like, I know the type of life my cousin lived. Like, bro, it's crippin' or nothing. Right. He gonna die for his flag. You know what I mean?
That was banging in Philly.
No, my cousin grew up in Baltimore, in Maryland.
Oh, all right.
My aunt Selena moved to Maryland.
To the city with that shit.
He from Philly.
No,
I'm talking. Well, my cousin Yaya was banging in Maryland. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So yeah, they got it's You know, you know. I ain't trying to do all that on camera, but
No,
I'm just giving out my family history. I ain't incriminating nobody. I'm just giving out my family history.
Maryland, basically?
Yes.
Okay.
This is a lot of gangbanging in Maryland.
Okay.
And them niggas are serious out there. You know what I mean? So for my cousin was a general. He was a top guy. And my cousin, he always in jail. You know what I mean? So I thought my cousin was eventually gonna probably get life. Or like I knew, like, you know what I'm saying? When it happened, it surprised me because of how it happened. And like, what? What type of fucking situation? Like, huh? What pissed me off about his death is how. It's like, what? But it's kind of like, it's fucked up to say, but it's like, you get what I'm saying? I pictured it before. Like, it's not too far-fetched. With Grit, I never seen a person harming Grit. If you like, nobody didn't like Grit.
Right.
This is somebody that everybody loved. It's not a nigga that had no heat. It's not a nigga that be beefing with niggas. It's not a nigga that, like, it's niggas that hate my cousins. I knew that.
Right.
They hate my cousins, bro. And a lot of people hate me because they hate my cousins. Not just one of them, all of them. Like, I come from a certain type of tribe. I get it. You know what I'm saying? Grit wasn't that type of, like, you know what I mean? Everybody loved Grit, bro. He had a genuine heart, you know what I mean?
Right.
He was shot out. He had his days. He had his, you know what I mean? He had his, Brody had his moments.
Right.
But bro, heart was so big that it's just like, I didn't see that happening. So the fact that I was so blind to it,
right,
it fucked me. It broke me. It broke me, bro. Spiritually, mentally, emotionally, I didn't know that I could break like that. It broke me.
Shit real, man.
It broke me, bro. It was unexpected, and it always just felt like I could have, like, if I was there, like, cause I was 4, 5, maybe 5 blocks this way.
I had situations where
if I was there, he would still be alive.
Right.
If I was standing on that block.
That's how I be feeling about a lot of people.
That's a fact. He would still be alive if I was standing right there.
You ever, you answered the question damn near, but the question really was, you ever felt like, damn, if anything could have changed from somebody else's demise with you being alive, but you being there on the scene and shit like that, you basically answered the question though. Because that was one of the questions I was going to ask next. Like, with you being around a motherfucker, would it made a difference? Or
yes.
Do you feel like you could have died with them?
No, it wouldn't have happened. I know on my...
Is there any situations where you feel like that's I could have died with a person?
Bro, I stepped...
Listen,
go ahead.
Hear me out, right? Because, for sure, look, this is what I was about to say about the situation, though, right? I knew that feeling where as though, like, when you dealing with shit, like, when you dealing with that type of trauma, right? And you telling yourself, like, damn, if I would have been there, or this would have never happened, and like, you see what I'm saying? Like, that shit fuck with your mental health too. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because it's like you allowing your conscience to basically tap in on you on some. You see what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you should have been there. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like,
and
physically,
voices talking to you.
To make it worse, my homie told me it was my fault.
Man,
one of my homies looked me in my eyes and told me that Grit death was my fault. And he know it. Where the camera at?
3 cameras.
Was that one? Am I lying?
Bro, you gotta look at it like this, man.
You put that on me. I never even thought that. I never even looked at it like that way. Shit ain't leave my mind since you said it. I blame myself after that day. I tried to crash out that day. I'm glad that I ain't gonna draw on this joint, but shit transpired that night where I would not be on this couch sitting with you, like where I would have a life sentence, because of a nigga said that. He actually, somebody that's supposed to love me, looked me in my eyes and said that to me, bro. And I didn't know how to take it. And I was taking I was off of E-bomb. So I was emotional.
Right.
Wasn't even thinking right. I wasn't even moving right. You know what I mean?
Painful. That's very painful.
But, you know, it's Philly, bro. Everybody going through that shit,
Now,
I guess.
Hey, man, let's take it to a lighter note, man. Get into some of these segments.
I was just about to do that. I was trying to find somewhere to land soft.
Weez, you got the text?
Yeah.
Get sent to us for this or that, man. H, you still got the questions from the last one, right?
Yeah.
All right, this segment of the podcast is called This or That. But this edition is going to be the Hood Movie Edition.
Mm-hmm.
All right?
Mm-hmm.
So, when I give you these...
Can I have another drink? Can I get a refill?
Yes, sir. Yes, sure.
Nah, I'm interested. Let's go. Nah, I'm chilling.
No, Toast, I would have let you keep going, but we only got 20 minutes.
Nah, let's go.
You know what I'm saying?
Let's go.
You're having a good conversation, man.
I'm going to throw these names out there. You see what I'm saying? Like, we putting them up against each other. You know, it's this or that. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
We're going to run a whole list of motherfuckers and see who we come up with at the end. All right? All right, so this or that, Hood Movie Edition. We got Juice and we got Belly.
Ah.
Well,
that was different right there. Juice and Belly.
I'm taking Belly.
Juice and Belly.
Fucking Belly, man. It's on you though, Santos. It's on you though, Santos.
I'm taking Juice.
He doing that because DMX was in there.
No, I love Belly. I love Belly. But you said Juice taught me how to watch my friends. Like, I learned so much from watching Juice. Belly's a great movie. But, I mean, maybe it's because of the age I was when I seen Juice.
Right.
Like, I met so many bishops in my life, and I knew how to spot him from that movie.
Right.
So many of my homies then turned on me. I have enemies to this day that started out my friends. I relate to the movie too much. I never was a kingpin. I don't, you know what I mean?
No,
Belly's a
sure.
good movie.
All right, come on.
But Juice, I relate to that in real life.
All right, Boys in the Hood or Menace to Society?
Menace.
Oh no, my bad. Rewind it, Santos. You took Juice.
Yeah.
So, Juice or Boys in the Hood?
Juice.
Juice or Menace to Society?
Menace.
Why did you choose Menace?
Because Menace is a cultural classic. Menace to Society is way too many moments.
Menace to Society, like that's the original YN.
Yeah, that's the
Them
original.
niggas was the original YNs. That
Especially,
mindset
Old
of what was
Dog,
going
huh?
on and shit. Yeah.
Juice
I got a
can't
song
beat
named Old
that.
Dog.
Juice can't beat the energy of Menace to Society.
All right, so listen.
But we all know Pac was supposed to play Old Dog, right?
Yeah.
No, I'm lying. No, he's supposed to play Sharif.
No, he's supposed to play King.
He's supposed to play Sharif. He ain't like Sharif. He ain't like the part of Sharif. Yeah, he beat
said Menace, right?
he
Alright,
beat
so
the Hughes brothers up. That's
We're
another
gonna keep
thing.
it rolling.
Yeah.
Menace to Society or Set It Off?
I don't like that Jay-Z diss my man on stage. What'd you say? No, I don't like that.
He
I
about
don't
to
like
glitch.
that.
He about to glitch.
I don't like that.
We're gonna unpack
He
that.
about to
We're
glitch.
gonna unpack
Come
that.
on, let's stay on
Menace to
topic
Society.
real fast.
All right.
Menace to Society or Set It Off?
Menace.
Menace to Society or Friday?
Ah.
I want, like, I ain't gonna lie, like, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I want to laugh. Like, I want to laugh more than I like laughing more than it's Friday. It's Friday, man. Friday. Because I want to laugh. You mean?
Yeah, too much.
I want to enjoy
man.
myself. Too much pain to have you in trauma.
Friday or South Central?
Oh, shit. You should have went that backwards. You should have went.
OG Bobby
You
Johnson.
should have did that over. You should have did that on Menace because they both South Central movies.
You gotta make it tricky. That's why it's this or that.
But no, I'm still picking. It died. I'm still picking Friday.
Pass me a phone on set, please.
I want to laugh.
We need a phone on
We need
set.
a phone on
OG Bobby Johnson, though. I mean, what happened to your Purple Heart? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, that joint up.
he get that shit up, man.
So you taking South Central?
No,
But I like he gave his purple
Friday.
heart up for his son though.
All right,
He did, and
He
his son.
did it all for his boy.
It was gangster.
He didn't give a fuck about nothing but his boy.
It was
Because
gangster.
Ray Ray had his son out to the car radios.
That shit got him what?
Ray Ray, he said, you know your boy out there.
got your boy out
car
there.
radios.
He got that fucking belt.
J-Rock
on
can
there.
stop.
All right, so listen.
Go ahead.
We're
Go
gonna keep it
ahead.
rolling.
Go ahead.
Friday or Baby Boy?
I think Baby Boy
You
too
gotta
tried dealing
fuck
with a baby mom.
boy.
They got a nigga in jail.
Only cause look, right?
You gotta fuck with Baby Boy.
No, cause look, I'm a nigga that
If you fuck with
I'm a nigga that live. No, look, listen, I'm a nigga that live in Crenshaw, Los Angeles for a long period of my life.
Oh, okay.
So Baby Boy has so many landmarks of my neighbor where I live at in the jungles. You ever seen King Kong and got shit on me? Where Denzel?
Okay.
That neighborhood with all the bloods.
And I'm only
where I
gonna say
live
what
at.
You said it. He said he was doing B&E's out.
That was my way of breaking into Hollywood. But listen, on another note, so no, for real. But on another note, I was out. So watching Baby Boy, I get to see like my neighborhood a little bit. Like, yeah, man, like where my mom live at. Like, I like Baby Boy. I'm taking Baby Boy.
Damn, so you was living back there where training day and all that shit was going down?
Still live there. I get off the plane. That's where I go and visit my family.
I think I was
Shout out to
hollering at you back then,
Listen.
right?
Yes. When I was there,
And you was like,
he used to FaceTime. He used to see
You're
that
like,
shit.
bro, when I get back to the city, we gonna link. We never link.
We never linked.
After
Right.
that, we together now. It's cool.
Facts.
You ain't gotta worry
I
about
know, that's a
that.
fact.
So
That's
we
a fact.
rocking.
That's a fact.
Yeah, I mean, we
That's a
rocking, brother.
Go ahead, keep it rolling.
One thing about when you a Philly nigga and you go out Cali, this from a nigga that been out Cali, bro, that shit a different world.
Totally different.
Understand what I'm saying?
You know how many times? I almost got smoked to realize what to do?
We gonna get to that shit, but
I almost got smoked a lot of times, mainly by Mexicans. Go ahead. Mexicans almost cooked me one night.
Friday or
No, he picked Baby Boy.
you took Baby Boy over Friday?
I took Baby Boy,
Okay. Baby Boy or New Jack City?
New Jack City.
Okay. New Jack City.
Ah, that's a different joint. Why,
No,
I
you did-
want to
That's a different
ask,
joint.
why did you choose that?
Yes, I did. Only because memorabilia for me, it's personal for me because of the Crenshaw neighborhood.
So,
Like,
all right,
there's so much shit from Baby Boy.
Listen. You took Juice over Belly, right?
I did.
But you spun around and took New Jack City, and the same shit was happening.
What I take New Jack City over?
You took New Jack City over Baby
Over Baby Boy?
Boy.
Yeah, I am. I am.
Okay.
I'm asking, why did you do that?
Cause I'm infatuated with the '90s. I'm born in '91. My brother that raised me, he like brainwashed me with his era, and when we was growing up in the '90s. So all that shit is my childhood. It's flashbacks of shit of my whole childhood. I'm brainwashed by '90s shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
My brother's keep.
I'm a 90s boy too. I love all
Alright.
90s shit. But I'm an 80s baby.
New Jack City or Fresh?
New Jack City.
Woo, Fresh was a good one.
Fresh was my shit, but New Jack City.
Okay.
I like this lineup though.
New Jack City or Shotters?
New Jack City.
Shotters was that shit.
Shouters is the shit, but New Jack City is hard. You gotta come with something hard.
It was a little bubble gum.
New Jack City showed you the toughest nigga.
Tubi,
The
though.
first time I seen the toughest nigga tell was Nino Brown.
Yep. He said,
Like,
all of them motherfuckers
That's a-
had in on this.
real rap.
He said, they
Kareem Akbar, the brother from the bank. Like, damn, bro. Yo, he went crazy, bro.
Once he said Kareem
Nah, it's too
Akbar,
much.
I lost it.
There's too much in
I
New
said,
Jack
what?
City. It's too.
Kareem Akbar.
Yeah, I lost it. Yeah, it was wild.
New Jack City or state property?
State property.
Okay.
That's because that's that Philly shit.
It's Philly shit. I grew up. It's my childhood.
Stay out the whole prop, man.
Anything at the motherfucking.
Shout out Oskino.
Shout out Oskino.
Shout
man.
out O2. Shout out. Listen, at the end of the day, we considered y'all youngins looking up to this shit. Shout out you niggas as a whole, but like at the end of the day, what y'all got going on, y'all niggas should put that shit to the side and really give
There's too much
niggas
pride.
what they need to see, bro. And with like, come on,
I ain't
'cause at
gonna
the
lie.
end of the day,
Over them
bro,
niggas that don't hold his tongue. So like, It is what
No,
it is.
I'm talking about outside of Jay-Z though, cuz.
Right, right.
Everything don't gotta be orchestrated through Jay-Z under the limelight and shit like that,
No,
bro. I feel
facts.
like y'all niggas should really patch that shit up, bro, and go collect them fucking bags together and shit like that. Nobody should leave nobody out. And that's just my personal opinion from a fan.
I can't speak on it because I'm not inside that situation. I don't got no skin in the game for that. But from how it looks on the outside looking in, it looked like they tried that a bunch of times. It looked like tried to patch it up, and it looked like just things just never work out.
Man, we gonna unpack it.
Man.
That's the old heads. They dealing with that shit. How they dealing with that shit?
That's
Just
why
how
we
these
gotta
young
deal with
niggas
this shit
dealing
different
with shit,
now.
How they dealing with
in
that
our
shit?
generation, you know what I mean?
Right.
It's a learning experience.
Shout out
and
the
a
whole
learn
State
from.
Prop as a collective.
Shout out, that was
Shout
my
out the whole.
I love
as a
that was.
collective.
If it wasn't for State Property, the rap group, like, bro, it's a lot of. I wouldn't be inspired as I was as a kid. The rap, like that shit showed me. It made me see Philly on TV.
What was
like
one of your inspirations.
I seen State Property was one of the bit. Like even though Rough Riders was my favorite rap group, it was like they was in the industry. I look like I felt like State Property was like next door to me. I felt like it's like damn like niggas from my backyard, like they from here. Like you know what I'm saying? They screaming out blocks that I know. You know what I'm saying? It's like it made it more believable for me that I could rap. I mean, go ahead.
Keep it rolling though. Like I said, shout out to State Prop, the whole collective.
Keep it rolling.
Included. You feel me? State Property, the movie, or Above the Rim.
Above the Rim. For sure. That's Birdie. That's Birdie. Come on, it's Birdie.
It's Birdie.
It's Birdie in them. Like,
so why you feel as though?
First of all, I'm a Tupac fan. Tupac the first CD I ever bought strictly for my niggas. How I got introduced to rap.
Okay.
So I'm a Pac
Tupac
fan. So all Tupac movies, I'm brainwashed by all Tupac movies. I know all of them.
All right,
I know all his movies by heart.
Listen, Above the Rim or Paper Soldiers?
Paper Soldiers.
Back to Philly. We were Kevin Hart. Shout out to Kevin Hart.
That's my shit.
Shout out to BDC.
That's my shit.
Yeah.
Even if that movie
was my favorite rapper coming up.
It was me too.
Yo, Paper Soldiers are Brooklyn finest.
Paper Soldiers.
Paper Soldiers are paid in full.
Paid in full.
I'm definitely. I'm not Ace that was in the cleaners. Yeah, man, I'm not Ace that was in the cleaners no more.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Let's unpack it for like 2 seconds real quick. Why you go with Paid in Full?
I mean, it's a cult classic. It's a true story. I mean, it's a lot.
But it wasn't a true
well, not a true story. It was based.
Story.
It was based around real events. It wasn't a true story. You're right.
It was based. Niggas want to get some money.
It was based around true events.
It made niggas want to get some. Was behind the scenes.
Niggas want to get some money from the.
With the people that made the movie.
Did. Paid in Full did to us. You see what I'm saying? It made niggas want to get some money off the drug game.
With Escobar, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, that shit was surrounded by Escobar.
Listen, Paid in Full based off some real niggas.
I ain't gonna lie. I didn't.
Scarface based off of
Scarface was more of the dream for niggas. I feel like by the time Paid in Full came out, niggas already knew what the game was hitting for. Niggas already knew you get 30 years doing this shit. So it wasn't like as exciting or as like ambitious. Like, yo, man, I'm gonna go get a brick because you watch Paid in Full. Like, niggas already knew. Like, it's like, all right. By that time, that's like 2005.
You know,
that's already.
When he came to the city, he said, "What's your name?" He said, "Antonio."
Yeah.
I said, "What? That's my fucking name. That's my fucking name." I said, "I gotta be Tony out this bitch."
Yeah.
And then after that, I made all my little mixtapes Tony stories, like real shit, like Tony story.
Right.
It wasn't influenced by the Meek John and that shit. It was influenced by the Scarface shit.
No, I dig it.
Antonio.
I dig it. My name Tony too.
All right, so listen, we had papers. Oh no, Paid in Full. Paid in Full. All right, Paid in Full or ATL.
Paid in Full. ATL my shit, but it's Paid in Full.
Okay.
For sure. I was about to say Toast.
Nah, that's because ATL.
There's no way I was gonna let you
them niggas
all them other
they was
movies
hooking up and skating on
the
them
shit in
shits.
there ATL.
And I know we went to.
I really like that movie though. I do like that movie.
I know we went to WoW as young boys.
We did go to WoW. I went to WoW.
Boy, it's just like
I used to be up on the wall. I didn't even know how to skate.
Everybody went to WoW, nigga. Everybody in the city
to
went to WoW.
Yeah, I couldn't dance.
Okay.
I couldn't even skate.
I get a shorty to back it up on me. I was cool.
I'm in the middle part. You heard me?
Yeah, man.
Like a bitch with a bus down.
Yeah, I was on the wall. I ain't know how to dance. My cousin Rock, he was the dancing ass nigga. Josh wanna do all this. He's sweating.
I was doing this.
He in the crowd sweating and all that.
Remember this shit before pop locking?
That's pop locking.
That wasn't pop locking. Niggas was battling like this.
I remember all that shit. I couldn't do it.
They was doing all this shit.
I was hating. I ain't know how to do none of that shit.
And then motherfucker take your head off and
all that cool shit.
Paid in Full or Brotherly Love?
Paid in Full, bro. Brotherly Love. Oh yeah. I remember that song.
Shout out Fat Reese. My man Fat Reese was in there.
Paid in Full or Get Rich or Die Trying?
Meek wasn't in that movie, was he?
No, my man Fat Reese
Meek wasn't in that movie. That was
Meek
Streets.
was in Streets. Brotherly Love was with Lil Romeo and all them, right?
Yeah.
He said Lil
Lil Romeo wasn't in that.
No,
that was not Lil Romeo.
That's not the joint from out west.
That wasn't
West when they was
it's
doing
down West. Lil Romeo wasn't in it.
The nigga character name?
I mean,
his name, the character
shout
was
out
Lil
Brotherly
Romeo, but it
Love,
wasn't
man.
fucking
I was
Master P son.
racist and other shit.
You know what I mean? What Master P son in that
name was
bitch.
Romeo,
His
though.
name was Romeo though.
Oh, it was? Oh.
Yeah, it was.
They had some B-list actors on that joint.
Well,
And they did.
yeah, I would have been in Brotherly Love.
They didn't carry
I didn't,
that shit.
I didn't feel like staying.
I ain't like that.
No, look, I was
They
there.
didn't carry it right.
They didn't carry it right
Yo,
from my
they had a
hood.
right
Look, I was
slang.
there.
That's
Listen,
a movie you actually could have been in.
I was there. I was at the trailer. Charlie Mack was like sit around. It was taking all day, and this is one of them. I ain't gonna lie. It's my fault. This shit took too long. I was there for like 8 hours, bro.
That's a shit.
But movies take long as shit. That's how long movies take. But that was I had just that weekend. I had just came back from Cali. I had just came back in the city, so I was trying to shake and move. But I would have been in that movie if I had some more patience.
Right. What you know about patience now, though?
I know everything
just
about
like growing now and just like discovering how patience is important.
Did I give you the all right?
Without
Listen, it's two more. We're gonna get these joints out the way.
I was about
I
to
gave you Get Rich or Die Trying.
Nah, you ain't give me.
All right,
did
so
say
you got
Get Rich
Paid in Full or
Yeah,
Get Rich or Die Trying.
Paid in Full. Like the fire that needs the
That's my
air.
shit. That was a true
But
story.
It can't be. Paid in Full is a true story too.
No, I'm saying like that was a true story, but that was the actual true story.
You saw Get Rich or Die Trying?
Based on the nigga life. It was 50 Cent.
It was.
And he was 50 Cent in the movie.
It was a good movie.
Right.
That was a true story.
Supreme.
True
So
story.
Supreme was Majestic. That's his pop. You ain't gonna do that to 50.
yeah.
First of all, shout out Fifth. I'm trying to fuck with Fifth, man. Fifth
Shout out 50 Cent, man.
Fifth, fuck. Listen.
50 is a fucking.
No, cause look, he loyal. I like 50 cause niggas be thinking 50 crazy cause he cut niggas off. He's supposed to.
Nigga,
He go hard for niggas.
Talking shit.
Huh? No, he go hard for niggas. He's supposed to cut you the fuck off if you cross him. It's cancer shit.
Shout out
Right.
50, man.
That's cancer shit. I understand.
All right, so listen. Where we at? You still taking Paid in Full over Get Rich or Die Trying?
Yes.
All right, so last and final. Paid in Full over Hustle and Flow.
Yes.
Yeah, because that nigga was a fake ass pimp with
So
a
Paid in Full is the winner.
talking about it's
Paid in
hard out here for a pimp.
That's still my shit. That's not better than Paid in Full.
Yeah, that tired ass white girl singing that shit.
Paid in Full gave us so many classics.
Taraji singing that.
Yeah,
No,
he
he
gave
had
us
the tired ass white girl singing it first, then Taraji had to step in.
Yeah.
That bitch was too weak.
Taraji coined that shit.
Nah,
Shout out Taraji.
nah.
I always loved Taraji.
Nah.
And I always said I had a dream I was fucking Taraji in my dream in one of my songs. I think it was Versace. I said I had a dream. I think I woke up, I think I was fucking Taraji. You know, they say Versace. Yeah, I woke up and I thought I had a dream. I said I woke up and I had a dream I was
That's a
fucking
good job.
Taraji.
Man.
But
Hey,
man,
man, listen.
Hey, you ain't got no questions from the other joint?
what's that?
Remember the last podcast we did, they had them questions on the live?
Fuck them right now. I ain't gonna lie, cause they ain't leave enough. They ain't leave enough. I need y'all to engage more and know that when we do the lives and shit like that, that we gonna engage with y'all. I need y'all to engage more. Y'all ask more serious questions and ask shit that people actually want to hear about. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
That's it.
Outside of that though, bro,
It's over.
That shit right.
It's a wrap.
Close it out. Hey,
outside of that though, bro, what's I mean, you know, your fans and your supporters and the motherfuckers you love, you know, your homies and shit like that, look forward to coming from you and shit like that. You know
Man,
what I mean?
it's a whole
Flame
lot
on
of
Friday.
game making, plate making
Flame
shit
on
going
Friday,
on. You heard
man.
me?
Every
Yeah.
Friday.
Every Friday.
And we got something for
Where can
you
they
after this
find-
segment
Where can they
also.
find you at?
On Instagram at Santos LB4R. Go on my YouTube at Santos LB4R. All platforms Santos
They
space
told you got the
LB4R.
song ready?
Okay.
Yeah,
All right, we're going to get busy right after
I'm
this.
lying. I
man.
don't,
You ain't got it ready?
but I will have it.
I mean,
All right.
love is
That's what
love,
Flame
man.
On
Stay
is about.
tuned then, nigga.
We here, man. And
Stay
just like
tuned.
that, we out.
What's
man.
up?
Yeah, though.
Boy, good
Yeah,
interview,
though.
bro.
Good job.